Hey everybody, today we're going to be playing some Flash games. I don't know what Flash games we'll be playing, but think of them. I'm just making this random episode to test out the OBS recording software to see if it works and it's not as glitchy as streaming. So that's just what Flash streams. This is random. I don't know. Troll face quest. To whack your ex. That's random. Troll face quest. Troll face quest. Never click this. Everybody, never click that. 100% that will be a virus. I don't care. And it's loaded. Draw face class. Oh no! Already. Man! 13. I don't know if that's a reference. Pretty sure. Now you're maybe now. Okay, I thought we lost. Also, if you guys know how to record app games on Apple tablets, please tell me. Game. Air. What do we do? I need clues. What do we do? See? Oh wait. It's really just not focused. It's just random acts of stuff. Just gonna check if it's still recording. Evil Frog. I don't have any entertaining commentary as usual. That's why I didn't like these because they have just go with them. Wow, he actually looked quite streamlined. If you ask me. Okay, let's catch the fishies. Of course, it isn't gonna be that easy. We'll get that fish loose. Oh no! That's maybe. Wait, oh, maybe the crowd can do something. I have no idea. Nope. Are we actually supposed to wait? Hopefully not. Click everywhere. Maybe we'll hit the cat. Maybe we can click on the fish. Nope. Hopefully we don't just have to wait. That's just a waste of time. AI, go for that. Maybe we're not even supposed to put it in. Essentially just a word. I wonder if there's something to do this. Oh wait. Wait, doesn't that kill him? Isn't that bad? Something just loses something like that. Or maybe we just drag it over. There's literally only two objects. Oh, I think I have There's nothing to do. What are we supposed to do? Or it just takes you to another page. But we'll have two after this. I'm gonna eat them. 13th floor. I think I know. I think I know. No. I think I know it. I think I have to click 13 now. Okay. 12. Wait, 1, 2. Oh, maybe at 12. Doesn't let me try it. Maybe there's something here. 15. No idea. I'm stuck. Oh, maybe he has to do something with the Oh, I think I got an idea. But while he's moving, I think while you're moving, oh wait, maybe. I have no idea. This is. What do we do? Walk through. Show me. Show me. Walk through. Walk through. Show me what you got. Walk through. Stage what? Stage 2. I'm just gonna give up. I don't know what to do there. Control. Face quest. YouTube edition. I wanna get out there. I'm quite tired. And come over here. Cool. Come over here, upload the video. I'm gonna go check something on my Steam. Yes. Look at my beautiful Steam page. Look at my games. Come here. Come here. Just show me. I don't care about Steam.
Welcome to the Johns Hopkins Advanced Academic Programs Application Resource Center.
No. Those things Those things are bad because then in my YouTube
Johns Hopkins University, we're dedicated to providing you with the right resources, information, and tools to position you for success throughout the entirety of your program.
Whether you need help completing your application or just want to learn a few tips to help you succeed at Hopkins, we're here for you.
We wish you success as you consider furthering your education at Johns Hopkins Advanced Academic Program.
Content. I'm sad now. And my YouTube channel is going to be taken down because of stupid ads. More ads? Because you get me paid? YouTube, if you're watching this, please don't take me down because of these stupid ads. Thank you. There are no more ads. Well, you have to expect that. I could just go there. Oh, yes. There's the meme. Oh, this is really slow. And I watched ads for this. It wasn't like me. Wow, it's really slow. Will it blend? I think I would need to put on one of these cabinets. Oh, they're indestructible. Yeah, really limited. Let's go to a website that I really love. Storybird. Yes, I am nerd. Anyway, I'm gonna read you these things. It is chapter 1 through 6. I made about it 2 years ago, and then this is my newest one. I decided to do. I'll continue this. This is a kind of stupid thing. It's not to rip off. Anyway, let's continue. Disclaimer. Before we begin, I'd like to say this cover is not mine, and it is. At first, I was like, oh, we have to take art from artists that aren't ours, and I thought mainly we had to make our own art, and then I noticed, oh, Storybird is centered by around these artists, so why did I put this disclaimer? And anyway, I just wanted to say this is not how Baba looks like. Now let us begin. The character's name was Baba Ninyo. On my desktop I have a folder, what's it called, where is it? There you go, Baba Ninyo, right there. I thought I'd write books because those are entertaining. Anyway, so it started like this. This is stupid. I didn't even follow plot because when I was making the newest one, I'm like, wait, spoiler. Did that actually happen? Because I had the mindset at first, but then after 2 years without working on it, Then I remembered it, and then I didn't never remembered, and I kind of screwed myself over a little bit. So it started like this. Let's just read it. It started like this. A weird magic man came to our barn, and suddenly, since we were farm animals, why? Since you were farm animals, your eye colors changed just because. That doesn't make sense. I need to re-edit this all. Our eyes changed color and we became smarter. Yeah, but your eyes don't have to change. Animals with purple eyes move stuff with their minds. I don't know what that was. Anyway, animals with purple eyes can move stuff with their minds. And other animals have interesting powers like mine. I have a flashing light dun, 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 and a white eye. Only this in another farm. The cooks, the dead ghost pigs. Wow! Oh, that's dark. They all have white eyes. Might think that's special, but in the 30 years, I'm 13, that we used our powers, so it's been 30 years since the magician has been gone. And then, later on in the story, I think this one, the magician comes back. For no exact reason, I just wanted to kill off a character, which just got introduced. Also, notice how I didn't space out my sentences. When I was writing the new chapter, this chapter, it usually wasn't like that. It was like that, and then I had to do that again and again and again. I have 3 comments. I think they're all by me. Oh, 1 comment and 1 comment. So 1 comment by me. Or just wait. 1 comment by me. Don't read. I'm gonna. Yeah. 3 comments in total. Oh yeah, and then I actually got fans by this. I actually have fans. They followed me and followed me. Some of them I only followed them back. So let's continue. This is torture. Also, you could download these. At first, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna write my story. I finished it, and I'm like, wait, I have to buy these. And then I just had to scroll down, and I'm like, oh. I read another book like that, but then I was stupid. I was stupid and didn't scroll down. So, and I'm like, oh, I have to buy it as an ebook. I was like 2%. I was at my point where I would have just logged off and gone over here and never would have created this awesome character. Anyway, let's check if this is still recording. I want to end it now. I'm gonna have to upload this. 20 minutes has it been? Does it show? Duration 300 minutes. That's how long I can do. Well, let's live stream. The lag that it was. Animals with purple eyes move stuff with their minds. Other animals are interesting. Oh, I read that. The cooks, the dead ghost pig. And 30 years, so I'm finding my place again. My things are special, but after 30 years, I had powers. They couldn't find enough animals with white eyes. Just ask the pig. Oh wait, I actually have an excuse. They would ask the pigs, but they don't listen much. Oh wait, they're ghosts. Oh. I guess they have to agree. You can't force them. First of all, if you got them into the chains, they could just skin out. And the only reason I actually had another thing that another creature, but it didn't exist in the paintings that he made, so I made it. They were ghost pigs. So I'm like, oh yeah, it's like RPG Maker in a nutshell, but instead of making a game, because I have the demo of it. And I don't have that. I don't have certain things. So you have to make do what you have. There's a power. F me! F me run. F me commented on me. I don't care! Help me get rid of that. Let me get back to my space. Lose our power. We couldn't find enough animals with white eyes. They would ask the pig, but they don't listen much. We only have one enemy farm, the dinos. Why? Well, they eat anyone's food, and they are dangerous to any newcomers. Man, they were a lot nicer in his description. Because dinosaur would actually murder one of these guys. Any of these guys. They're dangerous to newcomers, and they steal food. Yeah, that's... I usually put... I at first put bullies. And then I noticed, and then I made the chapter where they were actually like evil, and then I'm like, oh no. I gotta make a reason that they're evil now. And I actually did. It's a pretty reasonable reason, if I remember. I would lie to you about anything, but since humans have evolved, they figured out how to contain us again. It means electro-lying color. See, I'm 13 and the electroshock hurts badly! And they stop. Thank you. And they stop to it on the little ones. See, we are animals of the dairy, but this is a sheep. We're usually called dairy cow, but I'm a sheep. I did say they were getting smarter. You might say, why don't you use your power? Why don't you use your powers? Well, they took away all their pixie dust. Yeah, quick story. I was in a Peter Pan play, and I'm like, oh, I could steal this. And it actually hasn't been too long ago since I did that, since school. I actually spent the whole year prepping for it. I could go on MS Paint and draw and tell stories. That's a great idea. Hello. My mama jumped around. Anyway, I just stole it from there, and we took the whole year until May, and it was early, so we got to leave early. But it took all until May for it to finish. If you hear background noises, there's my mom putting back stuff where they were because she cleaned the floors. I'll tell you in a chapter. Anyway, I need to take a break. All right, when I see the crown. We don't even... Wait, did I ever explain about the crown in this? I never introduced the crown. They don't even know what the crown is. I could have ranted about the crown on that page, but then I had to talk about the crown. There's a big moment because the crown was the last thing. I guess I explained it on this page, but there's a big moment because the crown is the last thing the magic man left before flying away. It's the only thing that keeps our power up, because after a long time the magic man got bored of carrying our weight, and he made a piece of paper and folded it into a crown. He said magic, and flew away. Here's a picture of him or her. I think we know if it's a her. There were no other pictures of that, like unfolded or stuff. So I just. Also, what phrase is magic? Wait a minute. I hear thundering, but no, wait. I need to check this out. And this is another person talking. This Baba doesn't use quotation marks. Please, my eyes lost the color and I can't see. Now most of the town is on the floor, spinning in circles, screaming, "Help! I'm blind!" Also, I didn't notice. I didn't make it bold because, yeah, I need to fix it. Also, saying "Help! I'm blind." The things only give you powers. That doesn't make sense. I also wanted to figure out what this is. Like, their eyes, the crown. It must be connecting to the crown. The crown. It must be connecting with the crown. If you didn't know, that was my head slamming into. I'm crazy. Wait, I got to go down to the car. Why did I put that paper land you? All I see is, what are you doing here? Also, at first I was thinking, oh, this is gonna be a mouse Kakashi, but then I'm like, that's just copyright. Anyway, so this eye patch will just have nothing in it aside from Kakashi having the eye. I haven't caught up with Naruto stuff. I'm sorry. Oh, the shutting gun. Yeah, I forgot. Who are you? Who are you? I'm Slick, the blue mouth. Do you have only pixie dust, kid? Because I might be hurt, but my melee attacks are stronger after fighting so many blueberry elves. Also, that's one of the enemies. Said Slick. Stop. Let me tell you what. Stop. I should have said pause. Let's now tell you what pixie dust is. Pixie dust is basically a power point in RPGs for a spell's PP. Okay, back to the story. He had to reference. I'm gonna need therapy after this. No good, sir. No good, sir. I was excited I forgot to charge. Okay. I didn't explain this in the chapter, but charging basically means building up your chakra in Naruto language. I was so excited I forgot to charge. Let me check if this is still recording. I'm pretty sure that is. I already caught on. Got afraid. Anyway, yay, infinite of those. Hate you. This is actually my favorite character out of the bunch. They're the grossest out of the bunch too. No good, I was excited I forgot to charge. Why are the blue elves attacking? Wait a minute. You could have charged all this time? I just realized this. Yeah, they took away all the pixie dust. Just charge! That time was my hand. I don't want to hurt my frontal lobe more than it has been. I really need to get this story straight. Okay, let's just keep reading. When someone broke the ground, a huge hole in the ground Why are the blue elves attacking? Okay. Let's skip the line. I was about to say bad writing. Why are the blue elves attacking? Well, when someone broke the ground, a huge hole in the ground, keeping them there, shut down. Wait, the huge hole keeping. It should have been force field. The force field. I'm just gonna autocorrect. The force field in the ground, keeping them shut down there. Keeping them there, shut down, and they escaped. They're strong. They're very strong, not like in the stories, being small, weak, and dumb. Wait, what's that behind you, Splack? Huh? Hey, what is that thing? What's that thing? It's a Chan-Chan, our second worst enemy. Chan-Chan, spit! Scream, Chan-Chan. That's supposed to be like action. Spit. Actually, is that supposed to bold? I don't know how bolding works anymore. Why is Chan-Chan spitting, moving, and getting furry? You don't know about Chan spit? Wait. So, first, Spleck was, because quotation marks, Spleck was like, what's a Chan? But then after, Spleck was explaining, due to the quotation marks. I forgot to end it there. Anyway, due to the quotation marks, it's Spleck saying it. Yes. So, but he didn't even know about Chan. No. Just gonna keep going. Just pretend it's backwards. That Chan can't attack. It's summoning other Chan to fight. Spleck yelled. Chan do a spin combo! No! The crown has been chopped. Said Spleck before fainting. It fainted? But did it? Wasn't the crown already destroyed? But I hate myself. I think is this the is the dinosaurs. So this is a long chapter. So strap in your seatbelts. I'm not going to be reading chapter 7 because I actually want to continue it with good writing. Spleck, wake up, huh? Said Spleck, losing his breath. The crown, it's in that Chan hand. Well, a piece of it anyways. Get him! Fireball, I say! Fireball! I should not need any pixie dust to... Then why didn't Spleck use fireball? Why didn't Spleck use fireball? Why didn't Baba or Spleck, Spleck, use fireball? Well, Chan spit it! Spleck, what's up? Spleck, what's happening? What happened? What happened? Is the crown broke? And he just... Hey! Spleck, is the crown broke? Yeah? Kick him out! Okay, get out of the house, crown. Broken? Our power sadly are gone. We need to fight him with our fists, said Spleck. Haha. Oh, I actually understand. Wait. Fireball, I said. Fireball! I should not need any pixie dust. Spleck, what's happening? Oh, I get it, but still doesn't make sense. Chan screamed Chan. That's like spit! Ah! It's on me! Stay still, I'll heal the wound with... I pressed the face. Cake. How are you carrying a cake in your freaking pocket? Let's just continue. Eat this, said Spleck. No, thanks. I feel better. Now let's get that punk. Oh no! Oh no! Oh wait. Oh no! I think Chan saying this. Oh no! Chan explode now! Run! Nope! Screamed the other Chan. Another Chan. Boom! Boom! The crown piece! Get it! Screamed Spleck. Got it! Now fire kick! How? Oh! The Chan fell off the rope and frowned. The smile keeps the organs moving. That's just disturbing! The smile keeps the organs moving. There must be millions of small cut pieces of paper. It would take like finding a snowflake in a mound of snow. I mean those tiny pieces of paper, like gaff, at the side is tiny little pieces of papers. Wait, Spike, it's a trap. I could see the numbers generating pieces of paper, but it was too late. A see-through net got Spike and raised them through the roof. Who could do this? Me! A dino! But I thought you only took food. Employed nuke. Oh, yeah, reasons. In the beginning, I wasn't wrong. Okay. That's a sin off. I'm not actually counting. Take the counter off the screen. Anyway, you guys never had the power to summon see-through objects. You never even had money or time to get pixie dust. Let's choose this quite simple, actually. With the crown broken into pieces, my kind regained. Oh yeah, my kind, species. My kind regained memory and saw what the crown did to us. I captured Spike because he was the main problem. He never leaves the side of the crown, no matter what. But after one day, he slept on the job and escaped Ralph was able to chip the crown. Of course, doing that, Spike beat him up and imprisoned him again. That paper chip sent me and the Chan-Chans free. Well, you met Spike. I made a deal with a Chan-Chan. If he destroyed the crown, his people would be free. He took the deal, and I gave him a fly pack, and he went on his merry way to the crown. Now I got the last two pieces, and all I need is the little sharp piece of paper, or I could sick my. All I need is that little shard of paper, or I could sick my son on you. The dino said, "Never do it, or you'll never see Spike again." Gasp! Still no! The dino laughed at Joe. Well, very well. Bucko, sick him! And I need to do something real quick. You need to close the door. Because I hate my doors. That thing is actually storyline, so I'm actually quite proud of that. But the rest of this book is quite terrible. This is actually when I started getting good at writing, aside from no species and stuff. No, it's like steam water. Well, I guess he's like an aqua dino. Steam water, said the dino's son. Absorb! A grayish green hand appears. No reflect! The water hit the dino's face. Dad, no! No one is hurting Spike. Hey you! Hey you and the white sheep. Are you helping Spike? Yes. Yes, sir, I'm Baba. Who are you? Ratty the raccoon. Spike's best bud. I just cringe at that. Wow. I even gave myself 1 out of 10. Also, that picture is weird. I need it. I tried to pronounce. I need you guys showing my tablet. Very terrible. Spike, bro, you okay? Yeah, but I think I can get myself out. 2 hours later. So you're trying to get the crown back from that dino? Said Rowdy. Yeah, but it's really. It doesn't take 2 hours to explain 5 chapters. Said Rowdy. Yeah, but it's really hard. The dinos. Oh, that's what I was missing. The dino kept the crown piece. Wait, what happened to the other dino? It doesn't say anything about that, right? Yeah, and what about the other dinosaur? I'm just gonna skip over that. This is. You know what from dino? That is really hard. Dinos are smart again. I think we were smart before the dinosaur. I don't know. Well, I think they were smart before the dinos said they were before. But I don't know. That's just confusing. Wait. Yeah, but it's really hard. Dinos are smart. Dinos are smart again. Well, I think they were smart before. Well, again. Why are you saying, oh yeah, I think so? I'm just gonna skip that. But I don't know. I saw them when they ruled the land. You didn't exist. And I was about 5 years old when the dinos and the early animals. Of course, we lost, but being in prison led to a change in me working into a town in a prison cell. Soon enough, when we escaped, we saw the humans and kept us in these things we called farms. And then you know what happened? You've already said. How come you still... Then you know what happened. Oh, then the wizard and stuff. Already said. How come do you still have powers? Wait a minute. The humans kept them in farms. But then when they got superpowers and stuff, now they live in the farms, but without limitations? Yeah, I'll just take it like that. I don't want to insult myself too much. I still two of the pieces of... Wait. How come you still have your powers? I stole 2 of the pieces of the crown. All I need is that chip of paper you got from Bawa, said Roddy. I'll keep it. Wait, the dino... But you said the dino had the rest of the crown. That's something I have on the table. I'm just banging around the ground on my head. I really need to edit the story. I'm just going to continue with the story that the dino, it just pretend since he incinerated the pieces got incinerated too, so. It was like fake. It was like I'm just going to go with the storyline there. Yeah, and there was instead a tricky Rowdy, like instead of one of the clans, one of the Chan-Chans that can mutate or something. I don't know. Look at me start, he was trying to trick him and then he got him and incinerated him. Now only 2 pieces got chipped and the other 2 pieces were kept or something. I stole 2 other pieces from the ground. But won't we fade again? No, but Rowdy was cut off. You! This is why the dinosaur dumb in the first place. The magic man, said Rowdy. You will pay! Photon blast! Screamed the magic man. No! Rowdy screamed, and he was evaporated into dust. That day was the worst of what was ahead. And then this is a short chapter. And we have a new introduce. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna have spaces, make sentences. I don't know how you had to do that. You can do that. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm gonna go take 13 therapy classes. I'll see you guys later.